I'm gonna talk about in this video why you should leave your vices go and why you shouldn't have any vices. So if you like the video, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and stay until the end, and I promise you're gonna get some good information. So guys, I was addicted to weed since I was about 19 when I moved to the US, actually 20. And right when I moved here, I knew I don't wanted to smoke weed, because I was in a country that I had friends that did smoke, but I don't know, like I just didn't have as many opportunities to smoke when I was there. So, but I had smoked weed before, and right when I moved here, I became an addict. You know, like I started smoking every day, and became a habitual smoker. And for a long time, I didn't think I had a problem. I think for the first like 2 years, I thought that was just something that I liked doing, you know, and I didn't really think that I had a problem. Until I started noticing the negative effects that it had in my life, and that I couldn't stop. So if you have any vice, that can be weed, alcohol, cocaine, coffee, porn, whatever it is, you should be able to be honest to yourself and say, hey, I'm addicted to this. I cannot live without this. You know, like if you can't drink alcohol for, I don't know, for 2 weeks, or if you feel the need to drink, or if you feel the need to watch porn, or even if you feel the need to drink coffee every day in the morning. A lot of people are like that, and they don't even see that they have a vice, but it is a vice if you need to drink coffee every day in the morning. And why you should have no vices? Well, if you have a vice, your vice controls you. You don't control your vice. So if you need to every single day wake up and drink a cup of coffee, that's not healthy for you. So what about the day that you can't have coffee? That means you're gonna be lazy, or you're gonna not feel a lot of energy throughout the day. Or like myself, like I felt the need to smoke like all the time. Whenever I wasn't high, I felt the need to smoke, and then I would smoke weed, and 2 hours after that, I had to smoke again. You know, and our vices just hold us back. Like there's no positive side of having a vice. You know, and you got to be honest to yourself. You got to call yourself out, you know. And I'm not saying it's easy to stop, but the first step is to admit that you have an addiction. That's the first step. Then you figure out how to deal with that. But if you cannot tell yourself that you have an addiction and you think everything is okay, that is a problem. That is a problem, because you have this huge thing holding you back, and you cannot even point it out. You cannot even tell yourself, hey, this shit is affecting my life. I gotta stop doing that shit. And I know that I was an addict probably for the past 4 years. 4 years before I stopped smoking. But I couldn't, I tried to stop many times, but I couldn't. But at least I knew, and I was able to tell myself, yeah, I'm an addict. But you know what's funny? When I would tell other people that was a marijuana addict, and I knew they were addicts as well, they're like, oh no, I'm not an addict, I just like doing it. And I asked, okay, so can you go 2 days without smoking? Can you go a week without smoking? If you don't smoke weed, are you gonna be like angry? Are you gonna be like rude to people? Because like weed, when you don't smoke, it does affect your mood a little bit. Probably any vice, because like that's a trigger in our body, you know, like that we miss something, that we need something in our body. So guys, I don't care what vice you have. I don't care what vice you have. If you're addict to anything, you gotta let it go. You gotta let it go. Because, and I'm not saying that, oh, if you drink alcohol, you need to stop drinking alcohol. If you smoke weed, you need to stop smoking weed. That's not what I'm saying. But if you're an addict and you have the need to use the substance, you should stop. You should stop. Like I drink alcohol sometimes because I don't have a problem with alcohol. Like for the past 5 years, I probably drink like 4 to 6 times a year, like in separate occasions, because I just drink when I go out with friends or I have something going on. And I know that I don't feel the need to drink, you know, like if I go five months without drinking, I'm fine, you know, like I'm not like, oh man, I want to drink like next week, you know, like I'm not really like that. And the same thing with weed. If you smoke weed and you smoke, I don't know, like every 2 months with a friend, maybe you don't have a problem. But if you're the type of person that every day after work you gotta smoke weed, or throughout the day you need to smoke, or you cannot, I don't know, or if you smoke every 3 days, or whatever that is, weed, it is affecting your life negatively. It is. It just is. Because, oh, but I do my job and I get home after work and I just smoke my joint and relax. That is holding you back, because the time that you leave your job, you should be working your life. Your work start after you leave your job. That's when your work actually start. That's when you make the progress in your life to get to the point you want to get. To work on a side business, to go to the gym, to, I don't know, to record YouTube videos, or to do whatever you want. That's when you're supposed to be working on yourself. But you're using that time to smoke weed and watch Netflix. And that's why you're not gonna move forward. You know, you should dedicate more time to yourself on improving your life, on whatever that is. And it is affecting your life negatively, because I know there's stuff that you want to do, but instead of using that time to do something productive, that's what I was trying to say. Instead of doing something productive, you're smoking, or you're drinking, or you're watching TV, or you're on Instagram, or you're on social media, and you can't get shit done. But you got shit to do. You know that. And I struggle with that right now too. You know, like, I'm trying to be as productive as I can, but I still have distractions, you know, like, you know what? I hold myself accountable. I can tell myself that I'm not doing what I'm supposed to, that I shouldn't be using my time in a different way. So if you just act like everything is fine, that you have a bigger problem. You have an ego problem, because you don't know how to call yourself out. You don't know how to be honest to yourself and say, hey, I'm fucking this up. I should be doing something different. So usually I'm the type of person that if I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing, I know that. And that's, I think, the most important thing, because that gives me room to improve. Because if you have a problem and you don't know that you have a problem, or you don't admit that you have a problem, how are you going to solve the problem? So you gotta call yourself out. Drop all your vices, guys. Even if you drink coffee every day, man, come on. Like, you don't eat coffee. Figure something else out. You know, like, most coffee drinkers got bad breath. I'll tell you that. People that drink coffee, they got bad breath. You know, like, they might brush their teeth in the morning, but they go and drink a coffee. 2 hours after, you're gonna be talking to people, man. I'm gonna be able to feel your breath. You know. So of course, coffee is not like the most serious vice, but it is a vice, and might not be holding you back. But using that time to make a coffee in the morning, or you go to Starbucks every morning, you got to take a line for 20 minutes and spend $5 a day. $5 a day, it's $150 a month. That's about $1,800 a year. You maybe could be using that money to something else, to invest in yourself. But there's more serious vices out there. So first step, guys, call yourself out. If you know you have a problem, be honest to yourself. All right? So I guess that's what I got for this video. Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and let's go.